Sapna Nuggets, welcome back to God of War, which it actually might be for the last time. The only thing that we've got left to do is go to Jotunheim. So, let's see about getting that done now. I really don't want the game to be done. I love this game. I love my boys.
Boy, ahead. Get ready.
Oh, right.
Come here.
Got it. Let's hope this doesn't cause you to explode or anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
hadn't considered that. Maybe we should talk about this a bit more.
Nope.
Nah, I'm sure you'll be fine. Ready?
Oh, that's unpleasant!
Now, boy.
Did it work? We don't need to get your eye polish or anything, do we? Nope, looks like it worked.
We must be close.
Well, what are we waiting for? Think it's far?
We will see.
Oh, my boys. Oh, big long steps.
A word, please, before we continue.
Uh-oh.
Listen, the last thing you two need up there's a decomposing heat ruining the moment. Why don't I wait for you here? This is between you and the boy.
True. But if someone were to
My
fight...
lady sips soft, perfect
Hey.
slushes. You done did it.
My favourite brothers.
Sorry, we had to see this.
Aww.
Oh, no. No. Fine, damn it. Fine.
Watch the head till we return.
I can do this. No,
No.
I can't. Oh,
Okay.
Ready.
Aww.
Come.
Too bad we haven't got our favourite witch to see us off, but, you know, things aren't looking too good with that. I'm scared that she's just gonna show up. Uh-oh. Yeah, will do. Aww. We finally made it. Yeah, this is a lot. Is it not meant to be a bridge rather than a fucking massive mountain of stairs? Oh man, this is... I'm not huge on games where it's just like all meant to be like a movie, but this game has been so just so immersive, and I just love these two so... Oh wait, isn't this what we
Look!
saw?
We're on the giant's fingers. I can see the highest peak ahead. Right over there.
We saw that bridge in when Kratos
it.
was in the light of Alfheim. Aww.
We did.
They're so cute. What's going on? Oh,
What are you doing?
bandages.
I have nothing more to hide.
Oh. Oh man. Ow.
Can we go now? We're so close.
Boy, I was kind of having a
Boy.
moment. Oh, stop! I don't want to cry.
Carry her.
I don't want to greet. Ugh. These two are just too adorable. Yeah, so we've seen this bridge
Boy.
before.
It's nothing. I just thought I'd hear voices by now.
No? Yes, I know where the door is. Thank you,
Hello?
statues.
Anybody here?
Oh, ominous.
What is this place?
They must have all come through here when they left Midgard. What was left of them.
Okay.
Why carve all these faces?
What if this is all the giants that got out of Midgard alive? Not really many at all.
So what did they turn to? Did they turn into stone or something?
Odin and Thor, ruining everything for everybody.
Whoa, that's a whole lot of writing. It's not even glowing. How are you deciphering this? What does this one say? The dream of Midgard. Midgard was a dream of what could be if we shared and collaborated. Jotnar, Aesir, Vanir, Elf, Dwarf, and mortals most of all. It was beautiful, but not everyone is capable of sharing. Some believe everything uncontrolled is savage and threatening, and so we were mocked and tricked and used and then slaughtered. Odin and his tribe were banned from our realm, but it is not enough. The wrath of Thor and his terrible hammer have thinned our numbers in Midgard to the brink of ruin. There is no option but to withdraw, while yet any live to do so. Thor and Odin will cut all the giants if they could. Okay. Man, the giants really got a bum rap for doing a whole lot of hee-haw.
Where are they now?
The giants came back home so they could survive. But I'm not sure they did.
Jeez. So there are no giants.
Who's the guardian?
So we came here and there's no giants left. I mean, I know that's not why we came here, but still. The garden returns. We foresee Midgard's fate overrun. A second hell. Neither Odin nor his dead may reach Jotunheim. The ways must be shut. The serpent and the guardian remain. They alone shall keep our hope. When doom befalls the indestructible, only then shall the guardian return. Until then, we await a better world. Only one without fear, without greed, without war. We wait for deliverance and justice. We wait for a champion. We will wait for word that gods grow good. Oh. So, and the guardian. So, are they talking about? Are they talking about Kratos? Or are they talking about Atreus? So we must shut the ways must be shut. The serpent and the guardian remain. So that means obviously, Yormi. And quote unquote the guardian, they alone shall keep our hope. When doom befalls the indestructible, so I presume that means Balder. Until then, we will wait for word that gods grow good, and that's kind of what the whole point of this has been. Is that Atreus figures out he's a god, and then he's a bit of a dick.
But I don't. This place is dead. What happened
So
to them?
none of them, huh?
Why'd Mom send us here?
One question is answered and two more take its place.
Fun. Isn't that kind of how the whole game's been? Don't know. Strange. Let us be off.
Wait!
Oh,
Father! Something's happening.
you and your magic bullshit again. This is a very crumbly wall. Oh, is that Faye? That was her name, right? Faye, something like that. Because there's the axe.
It's your axe. It's smaller. Look. She's arguing with a bunch of giants. She knew giants? That's us.
Oh.
The first time we met the world serpent. But how? And our fight with Balder.
Well, giants can do
But
prophecies
that
and
just
shit.
happened. Wait. They knew everything that was going to happen. The dragon in the mountain. The stone mason. All these drawings.
It's almost like they read the script.
This is our story.
No. This is your story.
Yep. No, Atreus is the guardian.
But what does it all mean?
That I was not the only parent with secrets.
You didn't know. She was a giant.
Half giant, half god. Oh boy.
I'm a giant. Why didn't she tell us?
Jeez.
She sent us here, knowing we would find this.
But why not just tell us the truth?
Your mother would have had good reasons.
Because that's not how prophecies work.
Baldur was never sent to find me. He was tracking her all along, not knowing she was only ashes.
If she had a plan for us, I trust it. Whatever it is. Besides,
Nothing more.
she hasn't been wrong yet. Come on,
Fair enough.
we're so close to the end now.
Yes,
Uh-oh.
yes, we are.
Whoa. What the fuck is Atreus killing Kratos? So it literally is going to be a repeat. Sons killing their fathers. Oh man. Oh wait. So see what? So when we went into Jormungandr's stomach, Atreus said that he used to have dreams that he was eating. So is that because he's actually part giant, and that's just him having like a prophecy, a foresight? Man, oh fucking hell!
Look,
Too much.
it's Mother's. She was here. She saw
Are
every
you-
step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us. Watching over us.
Oh my
Leading us home.
god.
Let's
So-
finish it.
So every single gold paint path that we have seen in this game is his maw. What? Oh man. Last episode I was having a brain hemorrhage because the fight was too difficult. This episode I'm having a brain hemorrhage because things are just too... Oh, mind-blowing. Jesus, so she saw all of this and put paint on everywhere that we were to go. Like, husband, son, go this way. Duh. Wow. Whoa. Hi there. Oh, this place is kind of empty. But then again, I suppose it is meant to. And I thought you said that giants weren't actually giant. I thought you said that giants were just a race. Whoa, there's a lot. There is a lot of dead giants out there. Well, looks like Jormungandr and my son are the only two giants left. Great. And I think Atreus is going to kill Kratos. Fantastic.
Father,
No. We do it together. Son.
Oh, no more boy. God, 70 hours later, we finally get around to doing this. Oh, man. What an awesome fucking game. This is so much fun. It's like so...
Goodbye, Faye.
Oh,
I love
it's
you.
so emotional as well. It's not just like
Giants.
fun, but it's like emotional and gripping
They
and...
really are all gone.
Oh, yep.
There's nothing for us here.
Come.
So, I get that mother was a giant, which makes me part giant and part god.
Yep.
And part mortal.
Right. I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. My name on the wall. The giants called me... Loki?
What? What the fuck?
Loki.
Sorry, what?
That's the name your mother wanted for you when you were born. She must have called you that to her people.
Are you...
But why?
What? Oh, man.
A question for another day. Let us go home.
Okay, my brain can't take any more. So, Atreus is actually Loki. Like, I remember at the beginning of the game, I was kind of like, oh, is Loki going to show up? Where's Thor at? Blah, blah, do you know what I mean? Like, joking about it. But Atreus is actually Loki. You're going to be the god of mischief. Really? Oh, man. Turn to Tyr's temple. Okay, what
Guess it all
awaits?
makes sense now. Why she want to end up
Oh,
here.
there's the credits. Man,
You
what
were
a
kind?
fucking game.
But did she know it was going to be like this here? Is this what she wanted us to see? Did she want us to tell the people? Or keep it a secret?
I do not know.
So what should we do?
I trust you to
I'll
decide
never
that.
get never gets tired. I do not know.
So, why'd you want to name me Atreus? I know it can't be for a god.
No. He was a soldier. A Spartan.
A great
Spartan.
warrior?
All Spartans are great warriors. We trained from birth. Our lives were discipline, duty, battle, and death.
Fun.
Life was grim, and we greeted it grimly. But Atreus of Sparta was unlike the rest of us. He wore a smile even in the worst of times. He was happy. He inspired us to hope that though we were machines of war, yet there was humanity in us. Goodness. When the day came for him to lay down his life in battle, his sacrifice saved countless others and turned the tide in our favor. I carried him home on his shield and buried him with all the honors of Spartan custom. His memory was a comfort in dark times.
Aww.
Wow, you actually told a good story. And we missed it.
It only took us to the end of the game. Oh man. It's just such a good game. It's just so well put together. Oh man, I'm gonna miss these two so much. Why is there not God of War 5 out
I
yet?
understand if you want to go
What's
home,
taking you?
but maybe helping people was part of why Mom sent us out here, too. I mean, what would Atreus of Sparta do?
And what would Loki do?
No, let's no. Keep it
That's
as
something
Atreus.
good. I'm glad we went with yours.
No, I don't, oh god, I can't, I just can't comprehend any of this stuff right now. Mimir? Where you at? They just dumped him at the ground.
Lads,
Oh,
I'm
brilliant.
glad to see you. I believe I've reached my limit for dwarven charm.
What happened, Mimir?
They took an uncomfortable number of measurements and then proceeded to bicker about the weather.
Where do you
Fair
want us
enough.
to take you?
How about the warm confines of anywhere bloody else?
I'm so glad we've got Mimir now. Is Mimir now going to have to live with us? Oh, okay. Explore with Atreus. Continue exploring, complete Dwarven favours, free dragons, travel to Muspelheim and Niflheim, find new items in the shop or to get powerful equipment that will allow you to beat all legendary corrupted Valkyries. Sorry, but I have already done that, thanks. Cheers. Right, so what's the deal now? Everybody go home? Is it just free roam now?
Before we return to Midgard, I should warn you. More time has passed than you likely realise. The snowfall that began when you slew Balder has become something else. The stuff omens.
Omens for the coming of winter.
Not just any winter, but a great winter to span 3 summers. And when it's done, Ragnarok.
Oh shit.
Aye, snow. Lots more snow. And then the end of the bloody world. In that approximate order.
Another prophecy.
No, brother. Prophecy doesn't expect this for 100 more winters at least. You've changed something.
Uh-oh.
Prophecy didn't count on you.
Or my boy. Right, so basically in 3 years, Ragnarok is gonna kick off.
I'm telling you, it's Fimbulwinter. I can feel it in my scrot.
Oh,
This is the big one.
can we leave your scrote out of it?
Oh, you're making me very nervous. It was bound to snow sooner or later.
That ain't just snow, and you know it. It's the end time.
It's the end times.
You make me the voice of reason.
Guys,
Just discussing the weather. Bit of a cold snap lately.
What he means is, Fimbulwinter's upon us, boys. The winter to end all winters. I can feel it in my scrot.
Can we?
yeah,
Yeah.
we heard.
So if you're heading home, try to keep moving. And also, to not die.
Will
Or
do.
if you're not heading home, same advice.
Right, okay, cheers. Okay, so let's see. Is it snow or? I mean, it's only a come on. This is sleet. Snow. Pshaw. This is nothing. Although it's definitely is snowing. Where is wait, is Jormungandr just like constant, like perpetually gone now? I know that he was over here when we were dealing with Freya, but aww, Jormy. Okay, right. I'm gonna go home because the game keeps on mentioning going home. So let's do that. Time to warp. Chamber home.
Brothers, there's another thing I must let you know. From the time you were away in Jotunheim.
Well, tell us then.
It concerns Freya.
Oh.
She paid me a visit.
What did you tell her?
What little I know about where Odin may have kept her Valkyrie wings. Seems she's rather bent on reclaiming her warrior spirit. I'm afraid the cycle of vengeance may not be so easily broken.
Oh well, we know who is going to be kicking our arse in God of War 5 then, huh? Freya, yay! Why? I liked Freya so much. Okay, let's go.
We're finally home. Feels like a lifetime ago.
It really,
Bit
really
drafty,
does.
Maybe. It's a right improvement over having tree bark in your tadger.
Definitely. Home it is.
Time to rest.
I'm gonna sleep through winter.
It's a long time. We've just been told it's 3 summers long, so that means 3 years.
Okay.
Dump. It's just, the axe is just that unimportant. I just like dunk.
Sleep.
Way ahead of you.
Oh man, yeah, I'd imagine so. After all that, oh, comatose time. Whoa, okay. Years later. Uh-oh, shit.
The ball.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Thor? Odin? One of them? Hi! How you doing? Oh, shite. Oh, it's Thor. bastards. Oh, oh man, I want God of War. Give me that. Oh man, what a fucking awesome game. That was so good. Oh, I don't... Let's see. I think the only other game that I've ever been, like, so invested in, like, emotionally, not just game time, because I have played Pokemon, and that is just a complete lifelong obsession. You'll invest all your time in that. But emotionally invested in a game, I don't think I've been emotionally invested in a game like that since probably Final Fantasy VII. I think that was probably one of the first times I ever played like an official RPG game that I really got into, and just loved it to bits. This was the writing was so good in my opinion. Like, I get that there's games that you just want to make a story of, and it's, you know, the gameplay mechanics of it are very minimalistic or stuff like that, but this had so much game to it. Like, it wasn't just one of these like interactive story experiences. No, I want to play a fucking video game. That's why I pay 50 quid for games. But like, this was a video game, and then it just had all this depth and humour and just light wee things and really touching moments and really sad bits, and like, oh man, it was just so good. And my mind is just fried right now trying to put it all together, that like this whole time we've been building to this like big reveal that actually, you know, the reason that Atreus can hear voices and blah 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 and all this kind of stuff and prophesize his own swallowing by Yormi is because he's part giant, then he's part god, and Freya, who's our best friend to begin with, then turns on us. It's just, oh, I really don't know what else to say about it. It's just been such a fun game to play. I've enjoyed playing it so much. And like, all the games that I've played for the channel thus far, like the Surge, all that sort of stuff, like I've played all them and they've been great. Obviously Surge 2 kind of crapped out at the end because of stuff, and then there's games that I was playing that I just wasn't getting fully into, like, there was corrupted data and all that sort of stuff, so that's why like the Surge 2 didn't end for ages, and then there's Bioshock 2, which I just wasn't really feeling, and I'm not probably going to continue it further. But literally, like, it came to the stage where I was running out of time to do recordings. Like, I would do this recording, and then that would be all my time for it, and I'd literally be sitting here like, but I can go without sleep. I want to play more. It was just so much fun to play. Like, the combat in it is really well put together. The equipment and all that sort of stuff is really good as well. Like, it's not over the top. Do you know what I mean? You've got your chest, your wrist gauntlets, and your waist. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've got 3 pieces of armour, and then you can customise to whatever kind of playstyle that you've got. And it kept it that very open way where you could be more of a using spells all the time, or you could be just tank damage, or whatever you wanted. Which has grown so much from the God of War games, where it was just, you have a weapon, this is the weapon you've got, button mash at various enemies and hope that you survive it, and that was it. Not to rag on the old God of War games, but that's what you expect from a hack and slash. Whereas they've completely moved the genre away from hack and slash to just this really touching father-son thing that also has so much depth in it as well with the lore. Like, I wasn't when the game first came out, I was kind of like, that is kind of interesting, but at the same time I felt as though it was just kind of like a crap out. They were like, oh well, we're kind of done with Greek mythology, but we know that people are going to buy this game purely just because it's got the God of War title, and we're going to have this kind of bullshit like, oh, a Greek god in Norseland. And it's similar to how I felt about Mass Effect Andromeda. I feel as though a lot of people bought Mass Effect Andromeda purely because it's a Mass Effect game, and a lot of people were disappointed in it. And I was worried that this was kind of going to be the same thing, but they've like they've taken that aspect of Kratos being from Greece and stuff like that and just incorporated it in, and they're keeping kind of the lore of Norse mythology going, but they're just tweaking it slightly. And even just like this bit as well, like they're even like including that in the story. Like, yes, the lore makes sense, and Ragnarok's meant to be in 100 years, but you have fucked with us somehow. I was like, yeah, because we decided to make a game about a Greek god in in the Netherlands. But it works really well tied in together. It's just been such a fun, like, I love the interactions between everyone as well, and I feel as though, especially with like NPCs and stuff like that, there was just enough. Like, sometimes RPG games can get swamped with characters and you're just like, oh fuck, where does he stay, where's he going, who is it I need to see now. Same with missions as well, like the game can get swamped with side missions really easily in RPG games, to the point where you don't care about the story. Like Skyrim, for instance, you can just, as soon as you're done with the tutorial, you can pretty much just piss off and go do whatever the fuck you want. Or to the point where it gets really repetitive. It just becomes like fetch quests and go pick up this from this town and come back to me at this town, and you end up not really interested in doing side quests. Whereas like the side quests in this had a story to them. Yeah, it was a short wee brief story, but it still had a progression to it. Like Sindri and Brock's side missions were separate to begin with, but they had a story, and then once they got together again, the story naturally progresses to figuring out what happened to the Dwarf King and all that sort of stuff, and seeing Mosigny dead and all that sort of stuff. So they've done that like super well as well. I can't wait to see what goes on with God of War 5. Because we never got into Vanaheim, we never got into Asgard. Do you know what I mean? We're blocked out of them. So I don't know if the game's going to pick up. We're still at, home. We're still at the Lake of the Nine, all that sort of stuff. What kind of changes there'll be? Because the thing is, as well, is if they're going to kick up the game, 3 years later when Atreus is slightly, I think Atreus is meant to be like 10, 11, 12, something like that. So Atreus will be a bit older. I don't know how they're going to do. I don't know how they're going to do like the moving about and like climbing up walls and all that, because Atreus will probably be a teenager at that point, and I think dangling from his dad's back is going to be a bit awkward. But like, it'll be interesting to see what they do with it, because obviously after 3 years of winter, things will change. Like, will the Lake of the Nine be frozen over, and you'll have to walk on the Lake of the Nine and not be able to move the realm towers, and or the bridge to the realm towers anyway. So yeah, it's just, I'm so excited to see when that's going to come out. And I mean, this game came out 2 years ago from the point that I'm playing it at, so God, and there's been no word of anything, so fuck knows when there's actually going to be God of War 5. And the thing is I don't mind them taking their time, because the time that they took from God of War 3 to making God of War 4, if it takes that long for you to make a game that good, then I'm happy to wait. I hope that they don't just like wait it out until PlayStation 5 comes about to force people to pay more money to get a PlayStation 5. That I hope not. However, if that's what it takes, I better start saving my pennies. Man, that game was just really awesome. I'm so glad that I played it. And I'm glad that you guys seem to be enjoying it as well. You guys have been watching it alongside, even though I'm playing it fucking years after it came out. But man, that was so much fun. I know I keep saying fun, but I feel as though sometimes games can get boring and unentertaining, and you just can't be arsed pushing on with it, and especially for people that play it on YouTube and all that sort of stuff, and people that really want to continue a series. If you're not having fun with it, then it makes it really difficult to enjoy it. And even for me, do you know what I mean? I work full time anyway, so if I'm donating my evening times to making these videos, I want it to be for a game that I enjoy. And I've absolutely loved every single video that I've made of this, and it's just been has been so enjoyable to start at the beginning and just kind of be like, oh, this is a bit weird, you know, this is a different kind of genre for Kratos to be in. And now, like, at the end of it, I can't even imagine Kratos any other way. Do you know what I mean? For me, he is now just, you know, dad. He's just the dad with the big bushy beard and the axe. He's not this weird looking, like, oddly muscular, like, sheet white Spartan with red paint all over him and a stupid wee goatee. He's, like, for me it's difficult to picture him like that now. Probably because I haven't played God of War 1, 2 and 3 in God knows how long. Probably fucking like 10 years or something like that. But, like, this is just who he is now. He's just the dad. He is just, I do not know. That is all he is now. But yeah, that is it for God of War. I'm so sad to say that. That is it. I have not a single clue. Can I skip these credits just to see if there's anything at the end? Present day. Okay.
Atreus, are you ready?
Yeah, but I had the weirdest dream.
Oh.
Fimbulwinter was ending, and Thor came for us.
Oh.
Here at the house.
It was only a dream.
But it felt different. It felt real. It felt like the future.
Then we will worry about it tomorrow. Today, there are still things we can do. Come.
Okay, so his powers of foresight are getting better. So yeah, that is it for God of War. I might still play this in my own time and progress to other stuff, because it seems as though you can do like New Game Plus and stuff like that. So I might mess about with it in my own time. But story wise and everything like that, that is it all done. Oh man, it's so sad. I have not a clue what I'm gonna play to replace it, but that is it. So if you enjoyed the video or enjoyed the series, then batter the subscribe button, like the video, share your opinions, or just drop a general comment down the section down below, all that jazz, and I'll see you guys in whatever it is that I'm going to be doing next. Alright? Cheery bye.